Hello, Black Sheep. Welcome. Thank you for tuning into this frequency that we have going on today. And because you and I are aligned, we're going to see what's going on with us for the month of October. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to pull some cards. And they're going to be right here on the screen. Pulling 6 cards just felt like the thing to do. I normally don't pull that many cards. October is about the mistakes that we keep on making. It's about the lessons that we aren't quite tuning into the way that we can. And it's the situations that keep coming up that we feel anxiety about, the situations that, again, it's not new. And it's where we feel passion, a sense of purpose, and we aren't following it still. And I have to say still because it came to our awareness a while ago of and something that we can do that fulfills a deeper part of us. And we've entertained the idea. We've seen ourselves, we've imagined ourselves doing it. But there's been hesitation. There's been no forward movement. There's been no real acceptance of it being true to us. There's been a mental blockage of claiming it. And in the month of October, it's manifesting the blockage is manifesting through our emotional well-being, ups and downs, and we're desiring to get that under control. We notice it. You see that this isn't where we want to be. We know that as evolved as we are, why are we dealing with certain emotional aspects at this time? Well, the reason is because we aren't tapping into the passion that has been calling us. We aren't tapping into the mission that's been calling us. We aren't tapping into our deep desires. And so, and there's some immaturity that it slips out if we don't start taking our mission seriously. And it is a big mission. That's why we're having this imposter syndrome, right? Overcomplicating it, overthinking it. But it's for you, either now or later. And if you choose later, it's causing you to suffer in a lot of ways. Like I said, in the month of October, the suffering will be through these emotional outbursts, And the instinct is, okay, let me focus on emotional control. Let me meditate on being calm and collected. Let me meditate on being still and to grow in this way. And that's going to be the logical way of handling the issue. We see the issue and we're like, well, let me take care of the issue. But we're not going to see much progress because the issue isn't directly an emotional issue. The issue is with an avoidance of being who you are. There's this theme here that we're not getting to the root of our truth. We're not being real with ourselves. You're lying to yourself, okay? About what you really want. And there is this tendency to play it small and to deny ourselves even the acknowledgement or consideration that there's something that we're not focusing on that needs to be focused on. And the best way to bring it to your awareness is to just ask yourself, what is it that you could see yourself doing as your life mission tied into a career? Okay. Are you a writer who's meant to travel the world and inspire other writers? And that is a big deal to first say that your writing is good enough to bring authority to you, good enough to where you are authority, is good enough to where you're able to be taken seriously. And it's something like that. You're a healer, but you maybe have overlooked how you've healed yourself. Where is it that you have this big mission and you don't feel ready for it? That is what we're talking about here. Because A, the truth is that you're ready for it. B, the truth is that whatever you're telling yourself, of course you're telling yourself that you're not ready for it, but there are other stories that you're telling yourself about it. It's not true. The truth is that it's for you. Now is the time to get started. Now is the time to get started planning, exploring it, studying yourself in this way, studying yourself as a writer so that you can put it out there. Studying yourself as a healer. Ask yourself questions that can validate that you are ready. The best thing to do is to tell yourself that you are ready. And once you say that, I am ready to take on this big old mission that is for me. Once you say that, then you look for the proof of what you have done already. And it may not be easy to find. I don't know why I keep using the example of a writer. Are you a writer? Is this about you? Let me know in the comments. So, you you feel that you could be passionate about teaching others how to be a writer, but you haven't written many books. But you wrote one book, or you haven't completed a book, but you started it. You have an outline. And even if you haven't done that, you think like a writer. You are a writer. And you just have to ask yourself, how do you know? I am a healer. I am here to get people out of this stuck self-doubt energy and to just shock you with the truth. Like I'm the Tower card or something. Shock you with the truth that you already have what it takes. That you are who you are. You don't have to become who you are. You just have to accept who you are. And that means that's a big mission to be able to help people in that way. So I have to say, where have I done that in my life? Whether it be through the readings, whether it be through the people close to me who I've had to shock them into understanding how amazing they are. All the times I've had to take action myself before I knew what I was doing to an extent. Just taking the action without much of a plan and just letting it resolve itself and letting myself be pushed to show myself that I can do it. And I knew that I could. All I had to do was take action, and it was scary, and take that action. And so, like I said, this reading is for me, it's for you. Because we're on that same frequency, apparently, for you to click this video and to be watching, especially this long. It's for you. So, why is it so hard for us to embrace that it's for us? Why is it so hard for you to embrace that image that you have in your mind that comes to mind here and there often enough for you to know that you could do that. You could do that for a living. You could do that and serve your purpose that way. You serve others that way. And it will fulfill you. And it is a big deal. And it is a big mission. But you have to know that you're ready for it. October is about knowing that you're ready for your big mission. And if we're struggling with it, we're going to see some shiftiness in our emotional well-being, because that's what happens when change is for you and you're denying it, rejecting it, avoiding it. It comes out in seemingly unrelated ways. And we're going to be all over the place emotionally if we don't get in line with our truth. And this mission, this purpose, this vision is true. So everything that's telling you that it's not for you, or that you have to do this first, or they're all lies. Straightforward. That is it. And I hope that makes sense. And I hope we can come back to this video on a weekly basis. It's so tempting to keep looking for new information. Maybe we want to go look at other people's weekly readings, as the weeks go by. But my understanding is that you come back to the same video on a weekly basis to get that refresher, because this is for you. And you have to keep the information in mind. So maybe you can let me know in the comments how this resonates with you as you're checking in. And I hope that you have a absolutely beautiful October. And remember that when your emotions are getting out of hand, that there is some truth about your mission that you are running away from. We got this, okay? You are amazing. You have this big mission because you are a brilliant spirit. Accept that as a truth, because it is. Alrighty. If for whatever reason you feel that you need more help than what can be expressed to you in this monthly reading, in this video here, email me, nirvanacompass@gmail.com. Okay? Alrighty, everyone. Have a beautiful October.